Wonder if you could hear me drinking my drink. I have my mic set up in a different spot this time. Have it hovering over my head. Alright. Whoops, that's not right. There we go. So yes, earlier this week it was my birthday. I'm not going to say exactly what day it was because I'd prefer to not put that out there. But I'm crazy old now. Like, normally birthdays don't affect me. Like whoops, echoing. Whoops, hold on, there's an echo. Okay, okay. Normally birthdays don't affect me. Like I'm usually just whatever about them. Like I don't really consider them to be anything. But for some reason, turning the age that I am now, I don't know what happened, but for some reason it just kind of got to me and I realized that I am fucking old. Okay, now the mic is set up correctly. Cryptop Plays says happy birthday to me. Thanks. But yeah, going along with what I was saying before, yeah, I'm just like I realized I'm getting to that age where people used to have like midlife crisis. I mean like okay, growing up when people okay, growing up um people would used to have their midlife crisis around the age that I'm at. And I was always like, "Oh, those people, they need to get their fucking lives together by the time they're that age." And I'm like, I kind of don't altogether. I don't know. I'm gonna stop venting before I say something stupid. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Everyone in the chat. I'm surprised that there's even anyone here. This was last minute. This was an unscheduled stream, so I'm glad there are some people here. How's everyone doing? That is a little weird. That smiley? I never noticed that. But hey William. Hey Coral. So you've never watched a live drawing before, huh? I like doing them. I like. I don't know. I just really like drawing live. Like I like the idea of people watching me draw. I used to be really afraid of it. I used to have really low confidence and just not be secure in drawing in front of people, but not anymore. Well, it's not my birthday today. It was my birthday earlier this week. I'm just not gonna. I'd prefer to not say exactly when. Uh, yeah, I wanted to do a big like birthday stream, birthday video, but I actually got some work this week. I picked up some commission work, so I was busy doing that all week. Oh, no, I used to have low confidence when it came to drawing live. Specifically, only just drawing live because like that's a really easy way for people to kind of gauge your skill level when they watch you draw live. So if you screw up in front of people, they're gonna think that you're some kind of hack fraud. But no, 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 I'm comfortable now. I actually like drawing live. Hey, blue ruins red. I probably should have done this on separate layers. Would have been a lot easier. Oh, William, you're not late. No, it most definitely would have been easier, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm just trying to find a good reference for his gun. I'm unfamiliar with what model gun he uses. It's a Jericho 941. Okay. There we go. Oh, wow, it's late over there, Laruda. Well, thanks for dropping by anyway. That's late. Yeah. Um, Normally my streams are on Saturdays. Yeah, we'll do this way. Oh. So just curious. I asked this question on my Facebook page, but how many people in the chat are artists? How many of you like to draw, take pictures, and all that fun stuff? Ah, okay. So I have another question. Who here has watched Daredevil? The Netflix or the Netflix Marvel Cinematic or Marvel Universe Daredevil. Why would why wouldn't you call yourself an artist? The series is really good. The whole first season is already out on Netflix. It's 13 episodes. I took an entire day off just to watch just to watch the first season in one day. I told myself I was gonna watch like one episode a week, but I just got sucked into it and I ended up finishing the whole season in one go. So yeah, it's good. Much better than the than the movie. The reason why my line work is looking really sloppy, is because I'm gonna paint this. I'm not gonna do heavy line art with this. I'm gonna paint it. So I'm just making that. I'm just putting down some guidelines right now. Can someone write down the title? Um, who said who was it in the comments that said that they draw but they're not an artist? You know, there's like no skill level like requirement to call yourself an artist, right? It's okay. Yeah, I mean it's new, but I mean unless you're into like crime drama and comic books or no, if you're not into gritty crime drama, it probably won't appeal to you. Hmm, that's not right. I have this problem where I get bogged down with the details too soon. Can always fill in the details later. That's what I need to remember. I'm excited for this weekend. I have the Big Wow Comic Fest, which is a pretty big convention, pretty big event. It'll be the biggest one that I've been to as an artist, as an exhibitor. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty excited about that. The foreshortening on that is all fucked up. Spike looks feminine. You talking about my drawing or Spike in general? Because if you're saying mine looks feminine, it could be because I'm like 5% done with it. Gotta give it more time, yo. The A is right next to the S, so it's okay. Oh, Kaioken Krillin, go ahead. You want to leave a suggestion? I always ask for suggestions, but nobody really leaves any. Well, I take that back. Some people do. Back when I was doing like 4 videos a week, man, remember that? That was a fun 8 weeks. I was able to stick to that schedule of 4 videos a week. I stuck with that for like 8 weeks, but shit's getting too crazy now. That was way more than I thought it. That was like way more work than I thought it was gonna be. Bit off more than I could chew. Okay, now I could refine it. Favorite pencil? What? Yeah, I'll have to fix the foreshortening on the gun later. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this. Expand it out a bit. Ow. Hey, you know who? Yeah. That's a good thing to bring up. Drawing or watching other people draw on live streams um, is really helpful. I watched, or I still watch all of Stanley Lau, Art Germ. I watch all of his live streams. Okay. Is Cowboy Bebop worth watching? Yes. No, don't crash on me. Okay. Whew. That scared the shit out of me right now. Because I have two different hard drives on my computer. One is let's see. One is for my boot drive. It's like where I start the computer from, and the other one is to store files. So like if I'm saving a file and I haven't really used my storage hard drive within the past few minutes, it has to wind up and start moving again. Oh, what? Oh, whoops. And sometimes when it's winding up, like it messes up my file that's being saved, and I've lost I've lost some files that way, so it always freaks me out when that happens. But yes, Cowboy Bebop is definitely worth watching. Okay. Hey, what happened? Thought. The fuck happened? Hmm. There we go. Well, solid states are too expensive. Like, I can't use a solid state to store my files because, you know, like my Photoshop files are always at least a gig each. Like 1 gig per piece that I do. And to get, and my current hard drive's 3 TB, so that's around the size that I need. You know how expensive, if you could even find a 3 TB SSD would cost, dude? That's crazy. Draw a Kung Fu Master? Hmm. I don't even know how I would go about doing that. Just like a generic Kung Fu Master? Whoops, that's not right. What am I doing? That's what I have to work with right now. Well, I mean, I can do that, I guess. Just not on this stream. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch out. Let's work on that face. All right. $21,000 what? Hey, Steven Draws. Thank you. A 3 TB SSD costs 21,000 what? What currency is that in? I wasn't. Oh yeah, okay. So lately I've been playing around with like really strong lighting, just because I don't know, just it's fun. So I want to try something different with this, or something fun, some kind of lighting that's fun. Hmm. Hold on. Let me grab a reference picture for lighting. So I have a folder where I'm sure a lot of artists, I mean, I know a lot of artists do this, but I have a folder full of things that I find inspiring. So sometimes I'll come across a lot of different really strong and influential lighting, and I've saved them. So I'm gonna pick them up among one of these, or one of these, and Try and copy the lighting. Yeah, let's do that. Man, I'm so sick of that. These nuts. Got him. I'm so tired of that. Nah, because if it were just a muzzle flash, then it's just going to be like really strong lighting in front of him. That's not really, you know, like... Watch, watch. I'm going to do lighting something like this. Watch, I'll show you. We'll set him... Whoops. We'll set him indoors. And then we'll have a window. Come on. We'll have a window like right here. You don't want that. We'll have a window like right here. Then I'll have the light. Whoops. Then I'll have the light coming in. Like. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Can I draw dragons? Yeah, I'm sure I can. Yeah, I can draw dragons. I used to do a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. A lot of dragons involved in that. Okay, so generic light will be... So I don't like about Paint Tool Side, you can't lock the layer. That's first world problems, buddy. Okay. Is Paint Tool Side better than Photoshop? They're so different. Neither one is better than the other. You can get a certain look with Paint Tool Side that you will never be able to get with Photoshop. But Photoshop has way more functions than Paint Tool Side, so it's really up to the person who's using it. Let's turn that off. We don't need that shit. You know it's a legit program? Corel Painter. That program is legit. It's expensive, and I've been using a trial version of it lately, for the past couple of weeks, but it's pretty good. Light. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't really even use Photoshop to do anything anymore other than use like liquify or lens correction. I use it for its effects, but I mean for line art and coloring and painting, I use Paint Tool Sci. So light's gonna come here, bounce here, shading here, here, and here, a little bit in here, right here, there, so maybe like here. There's not going to be any forehead light. Boom here. there. It's good to... What I'm doing right now, I'm just kind of mapping out... Oh, hey, Mula Draws. What is up, man? Yeah, so what I'm doing right now, I'm just kind of mapping out the general idea of where my darkest and lightest spots are going to be. And I'm going to use that as like my base, my guideline to painting, to one-up paint. Dark as hell over here, near his ear, under the hair, the eyes. Blue hair? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, I agree with... Whoops. Hold on, who was talking? Yeah, Kaioken Krillin. I agree with everything you said regarding Paint Tool Sai and Manga Studio. Oh, did you guys see that Star Wars trailer that just came out? Pretty sick. At first, I wasn't really hyped for Star Wars just because I'm like kind of tired of it. But it got me. I'm hyped. Yeah, it's very easy to get discouraged if you watch too many other artists. I know I do that sometimes. That's why I have to I have to stop saying like. So I have to stay off of my Facebook feed more often because I'll get sucked into this vortex of just looking at other people's work, and it like makes me feel bad about myself. I'm not saying like log off from my stream. I'm not saying that. I'm just illustrating the point that it doesn't matter what skill level you're at, you're gonna feel bad about your work for the most part. Like eventually you're gonna feel like insecure about your work. It happens to everyone. Okay. And I'm still really really still trying to figure out my overall painting process because I'm relatively new to flat out painting. So I haven't really gotten my formula down. Oh, blue hair. I think we talked about this on the last live stream about Dragon Ball getting a little too redundant. Yeah, I'm not really feeling what Dragon Ball's been doing lately. Okay. Sweets. Yeah, that's cool, right? Chrome Trooper. I wonder what their function is. Like, fucking like. I can't stop saying that word. Yeah, I wonder what their function is. What purpose they serve. Have I ever done a tutorial on eyes? No, I haven't done any tutorials. Like I made one. Okay, that's a good way. All right, that's a good topic to bring up. So he asked, "Have I ever done tutorials on eyes?" I said no, and I finally did a tutorial because people have been asking me to do one. I did one. Ain't nobody watch it. Like I released it this week. It didn't even break 100 views. And I was like, "Come on, guys, seriously." But no, I have not done a tutorial on eyes. You're not gonna find it. It's unlisted now. Yes, I put it as unlisted. After I released it on Monday. I know for me, Monday is not a bad day to release stuff. According to my analytics, like Sunday, Monday, and Saturday have pretty equal viewing on my channel. So it's not the it ain't, I didn't. It's not like I released it at a bad time. Unless YouTube's just being weird, nobody got it. It's white. Well, it's unlisted now. Yeah, if I have a video up and it doesn't get a lot of views, and if it doesn't get a certain amount of views within a certain amount of time, I usually put it as unlisted because I think that if you have, I think that a channel, it's just my theory. I believe that if your channel has a bunch of videos that don't have a lot of views, then you are less likely to get other people to click on those videos. Because you know how people tend, like, if there's a video that has like 3 million views next to a video that has like 50 views, which one are you like are you gonna tend to, are you more likely to click on? So I feel like it kind of is bad for a channel to have a lot of videos that have low views. Anyway, that's why it's unlisted. Would I make it unlit, or would I make it public again? Oh, I don't know. I like I kind of moved on. I'm over that video already. Whoops. Yeah, you know, YouTube is like it's a very fickle thing. Like I think I've talked about this before. Like I'm very passionate about my YouTube channel because when I started drawing, I had a YouTube channel. Like I've always had this YouTube channel associated with my artwork. And it gets a little frustrating sometimes when like my stuff isn't catching on. And I've tried a lot of different things. Um anyway, we're not gonna get into that right now. My bad. Didn't mean to bring that up. Just kind of venting. That's when I created my YouTube account. I didn't start posting videos until the end of 2012. Like back in 2006, that's when I was just posting, or that's just when I was using this account to like view videos, just to watch YouTube. But yeah. All right. Should I talk about this? Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do some real talk right now. We're gonna get into some real talk. So I had mentioned earlier that normally birthdays don't really affect me. Like I'm very just whatever about them. But for some reason, my current age, what I just turned, like it got me really thinking about what I feel like I should have accomplished by now. Because I've done, like, I had a pretty good career before I switched over to becoming an artist. So in a way, it's kind of like I'm starting over, which set me back, um, like quite a while. And uh, shit, I don't even know where to start. And it's like it's just like frustrating when and don't take this as a negative. Like I'm not trying to be negative. This is just like how I feel. I'm just birthday venting to you guys. And it's very frustrating when like my artwork doesn't come out the way I want it to be because I'm like, "Oh, by the time this person was this age, they were able to paint like this already." And yeah, I don't know, like I can't gather my thoughts correctly. Sorry guys. It's hard to gather my thoughts because I have like a really strong feeling about this subject and I'm like trying to paint and talk to you guys at the same time. So sorry if I can't assemble my words correctly. Wait, I started drawing in 2012. Yes, the end September 2012 is when I started drawing. Yeah, yeah, I used to be a mechanic. I used to be a mechanic. Now that I think back on it, I'm like, I don't even know how I went to work all those days. Because I fucking hated that. Like, I hated that job. Just like years of my life just wasted in a garage. Like, I'm not saying that being a mechanic is a waste of time, but I didn't enjoy it, so that's why to me it was like a waste. Realism, realism can be kind of hard for some people. But if you study or if you practice more realism, it'll improve everything else that you do, even if you like to draw in like a really cartoony anime style. If you practice doing realistic stuff, your other stuff will improve. When I was a kid, like in elementary school, I used to draw in class, but then I would get in trouble because they wanted me to pay attention to what was going on, even though I didn't care. I used to draw in my binder on my homework. All right, I'm not saying you need to be able to create something that's crazy realistic. I'm not like you don't have to you don't have to be a realistic artist. But if you practice and learn things about realism, then that'll carry over and that'll improve your other work. Like if you start understanding anatomy and gesture and all that stuff, then you can carry that over to when you draw like more cartoony and anime stuff and it will look better. Like your other stuff will look better. Okay. What am I doing? Drawing the margin. I used to have a in my school binder. I used to keep a little section in the back where I kept blank paper, but I only use that paper to like to draw. Oh man, and now that I look back on it, I used to have to hide when I was drawing because I would get in trouble. Like, oh my god, fuck that teacher! What a bitch! Telling me not to draw. Ow. I don't know how much I want to refine this painting. No, you know what? I'm just going to stay on. I don't care if I'm on for like 7 hours. I'm just going to bring this one all the way to the finish. I got coffee with me. Well, I have cold coffee next to me. Hey, that's pretty cool. Would you say you've learned anything useful in that art class? Everyone says that. Oh, there's no money. You know, I used to say that. I used to say that so much. Well, you can't make money as an artist. Well, you know what? To be fair, back when I was saying that, we didn't have like we didn't have the internet the way it is now. And like the only reason I get commission work is because the internet. It should be darker. Yeah, that eye is all fucked up. Shortcut time. Did you take art at school? My freshman year of high school, I took art 1 where we learned how to draw boxes. And then we learned about like the color wheel. Oops. But that's it. No, stop. If English isn't your first language, don't be embarrassed. Damn, you have 6 art classes? That's pretty cool. Damn, that's cool. Hey, Nautica. So, how many of you? Oh, what's your mother tongue, other language? I speak only English, but I'm pretty decent at understanding Spanish. I can't read Spanish, and I can fluently understand Tagalog, which is a Filipino language, but I cannot read Tagalog, nor can I speak it. So I'm a little bit here and there on a few things. Tagalog. Man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like at least in my opinion, it's like the way America treats uh anything foreign, like learning a language, they treat it as like non-essential. At least that's how they did it when I was in school. Hi, Gabriel. Whoops. Donde esa la tiene de comida? Um, I don't know what the heck you said. I guess I'm not as good with Spanish as I thought I was. You said where is something? My style is a mix between manga and western. Yeah, I'd agree. Bitch ass. Come on. Just to let you guys know, when I'm painting or when I'm drawing by myself and something frustrates me, I'm just like I swear at my computer. Even though I'm like completely by myself. Be like, bitch ass brush. Ah. Like grocery store? Thing is the eye. No wait. This is his fake eye on this side. God damn it. Ah. I told myself that when I did his fake eye, I wanted to make it look like plastic. Not too late. Time to move on. Man, what is all this dinging from my phone? Hold on. Somebody's texting me. Trainwreck and modern art. Is there a difference? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, kill him. I'll just fix this with the warp tool later, or the liquefy tool. I'll just go in with Photoshop later and whatever. I have the power of Photoshop. I can do what I want. See, because like when you do the eye, you want to make it look like a sphere. And I have... Oh, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Who cares? Oh, okay, here's a good topic. I've been studying a lot of art from a lot of different artists. So I've watched like every YouTube channel. I've downloaded like I've seriously spent like probably $300 on Gumroad tutorials, and I've watched them all. Um, I've torrented some stuff, whatever. So I've like absorbed all this knowledge, and it's made me like scared to or overcautious to do certain things. Back when I didn't really know anything, I was able to like draw and do whatever I wanted to do freely without concern. But now that I feel like I'm using quotation marks, now that I feel like I know shit, I'm like petrified to try new stuff, and it's so weird. It's so bad. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. You want to know a really cool trick to doing eyelashes? Okay, check this out. I don't do it that often, but okay, because even guys have eyelashes, right? But a lot of people don't draw eyelashes on guys. All right, that's good enough. All right, so what you can do is if you put like a little bit of like a gray or a white in there, like a really fine strip, really, come on. It's supposed to help add like a definition to the lashes, and it's supposed to show that there's like light reflecting off of them. You probably can't see it here because everything's all grayscale and shit, but see? 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 What are some good tutorials? Hold on, let me, I'm just gonna type it in here. Now, these channels that I'm gonna type in, you can go through all of their tutorials. Whoops, not that. Forget that. So, Psychera, Proco. There's so, hold on. Art tools. Jeez. Oh, here's a good one. Control plus Paint. They have a really good introductory course. I think if you're going to get started, you want to go to Control Paint, Control plus Paint. Okay. And then Concept Cookie. They have Concept Cookie has, I think it was $18 a month last I was on there. They have a library. They have a really good library of stuff. Alright, blue runes red. Whoops, eyelash is a little too much. And I'm talking about Concept Cookie's main website, not their YouTube channel. Their YouTube channel's kind of eh, but their website is legit. Frank Hong is pretty good too. Waveloop. Frank Hong's Gumroad tutorials are really good. Anthony Jones. Okay, you want me to say your name? I'll try. R. Richelli? Okay. Oh, my friends want to go to the movies right now. That's why my phone's been blowing up. But I can't. Gotta work. I hope I said that closely. I hope I was close with your name. Nope, too much. Social life, I know, right? What the fuck is that? Social life. So I am a bit of a hermit. Like I stay inside and I just draw or something drawing related all the time. And I feel guilty when I'm not. Like if I go out with my friends or something, I feel guilty as guilty as hell when I'm not doing anything, when I'm not doing something art related. Uh, and I think that's bad and good in a way. But going out with other people is a really good way of seeing things from a different perspective. Like I was having trouble with certain paintings. So last week I decided to go out with my friends and we just got to talking about stuff and it opened my eyes to something that I had been thinking about. So don't be a hermit if you're gonna try to pursue art. Like it's gonna be bad. Like you're not gonna grow as an artist or a person if you just stay inside all the time. But I'm not going today because I gotta finish this painting. Because I ain't about to stop halfway. Do you ever lie? Or here's a question. Do you ever lie whenever your friends or family ask you to do something in order to continue to draw? No, I just tell them straight up. They're like, hey, Chris, let's go out and do something. I'm like, nah, I gotta finish this painting. And they'll tell me that I work too much. And I'll just tell them they don't understand. They don't understand the artist's life. They're not about that life. No, there's no need to lie. I feel like if you feel like you have to lie about something like that, then like they should understand. If people give you a hard time about it, they're like, "Oh, I just want to stay inside and draw and practice." If they give you a hard time about it, fuck them. Like they just don't get it. Ah, William is back. I could not do art for 3 months and felt fine. I really want to get a book, The Art of Avatar. Oh, those like art books? Those are so cool. They're expensive though, aren't they? Oh, too big. Okay, so back in the day when I was getting a lot of or when I got okay, let me start this sentence over because it fell apart. Back in 2013, I was getting a lot of commission work. Don't know what the fuck happened, but I used to get a lot of commission work and so my family wanted to go to Lake Tahoe just for a vacation. And I told them I was like I'm backed up with work. I can't go. It'd be irresponsible of me to go. And they were just like, well, all you have to do is draw. I mean, you can do that when you get back. I was pissed. I was like, man, fuck you guys. Y'all don't get it. And honestly, a lot of people are just never going to get it. Then they're never going to get it. So, ugh, swear to God. Just honestly, the speed that I'm painting at is really slow. This is gonna be like a 6-hour stream. Oh, okay. So regarding that, you couldn't do art for 3 months and felt fine. What was it? Did you just choose not to, or did you have like a block where you couldn't get something to work? Was it that, or were you just like, I want to just take a break from art? Either way, like, everyone functions differently. I just get guilty. I feel like an immense amount of guilt whenever I'm not doing something art related. You wanted your life back. What's wrong with giving up your life to art? Yeah, there are different ways to approach things. Like, I'm not naturally good at anything. Like, if I want to get good at something, I have to put my entire self in it just to be, like, mediocre at something. What the fuck is wrong with this? Oh, thank you. But that's... Yeah, like, I don't want to boast too much, but I think I'm pretty decent at what I do. It's just... I've had to just like throw myself completely into it just to, just to pick it up. And it's been like that my whole life. Like, I've never been able to just kind of do something. The only way I can get good is if I just all up in there, you know what I mean? Anyway. Here's a little thing you can do. Near the bottom of the eye. Whoops. Oh, shit. Whoops. Near the bottom of the eye, where the eyeball touches the bottom of your eyelid, you can put a little strip of a light color. It doesn't have to be white. Something like this. And it'll give the appearance that the eyeball is nice and wet. Except now I can't get it to work right. Fucking course. Ah, fuck you. Fucking. Well, if you can get it to work right, then it helps, but... Fuck it. Whatever. Move on. Oh. Should you follow your dream of art? Yeah. How old are you? Just curious. Curious. I'm just gonna say that, is this stream... Okay, I'm just gonna say that with the way the internet is, this is like the easiest time ever to be an artist, honestly. So, like, it's hard to complain when it's so easy to get exposure and to get work and all this stuff. Okay, is this a PG stream? I don't know, whatever the fuck you want. I don't know. When are my streams ever PG? Well, wait, never mind. Yeah, there was a period of time where I was trying to stop swearing, and I was trying to be more family friendly so that I could have like younger viewer base. That lasted like a day. Those are extremely feminine eyes. I'll have to liquefy those later. 13, April 27th. Oh, you're gonna be 13, 17, 16, 15. Oh, y'all are a bunch of youngins. You guys have plenty of time. All I'm saying is if you pursue art and a few years go by and say it doesn't work out, or you're at the point where it's not, you don't feel like it's going to work out, you can always go back to school. You can always do that. If you do the other thing first and you get into a job you maybe don't like, it's really hard to do the other way around. Does that make sense? Like, it's... I'll use me as an example. I did automotive first and then went into art, and that made things hard for me. So, yeah. Hope that makes sense. Yeah. You know, I'll use my brother as an example. Very good example. So my brother, he plays League of Legends, and he wanted to be like competitive. He wanted to be like a pro player. So he took time off of school, and he started pursuing that. And his reasoning was, if that didn't work out, like if he couldn't go pro, if it didn't work out, then he can always just go back to school, you know? So what's the big deal? At least when you go back, if it ends up not working out and you go back to school and you go for the other thing, at least you'll know that your first passion, you had tried it. At least you can get on with your life, you know? By the way, he's actually doing pretty well. He's like about to go pro, which is pretty legit. Uh, so when you say art and film, are you wanting to do something art and film related, or are those two separate things that you're interested in? His face is all facked up. Well, okay. I'm gonna answer. Okay, so Kyle Ken Krillin asks what his rank is. He's a master right now because there's not enough space in Challenger. Uh, Everyone is down my drow about college, and honestly, you just want to art. Oh, everyone's down your throat about college. Yeah, I mean, that's what they'll do. But it really depends on what you want to do. Because look, in 100 years, everyone in this stream, everyone is going to be dead. Like in 100 years, we're all going to be dead. So it's like, that's not that much time, you know? So you can't worry too much about doing what other people want you to do. Um, Now, if it's like your parents and they're helping you with like bills and stuff, oof, that's rough. You might have to kind of give in to what they want just because they're like providing for you. That's different. Okay. Something with animation, but I don't feel good enough for it. Hey, animation is hard. Like, just to be real with you, the act of animation is crazy hard. But people I don't know, like independent animators, I don't really know if that's viable anymore. So honestly, I can't give you an answer on that. Um, there's so much more to life. Well, I mean, you have to make up your own definition of what life is. A lot of people tell me that I should go out more and experience, quote, life. But if I don't give a shit about going out and like seeing certain things that other people care about, I mean, then I'm not gonna do it. This face is all fucked up. And you shouldn't let anyone ever tell you, like, what. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Opinions don't kill. Yeah. Especially when we're talking about like art related stuff, a lot of people don't really know what they're even talking about, so their opinions actually don't matter that much. Man, this face is all wonky. I gotta do all kinds of liquefy. I need help, artist to artist. No, I don't want to be independent. I want to be part of those big films. Oh, okay. Um, you should really message. Who's good? Message some animators on here. Message. Hold on. I'm typing it. What the fuck else? Animation tutorial. Animation. Uh. Okay, I can't remember right now anyone else, but message these two and then ask them about it. Hey, Kaioken Krillin. I had a period of my life where I was doing that, where I was just going out and being dumb and just doing dumb stuff. That's why I kind of don't have a desire to do that anymore. Like every weekend it'd be someone new, you know, but the hell? Yeah, them too. If you have any more animation channels, go ahead and post them up to help this person out. Oh, man. Damn, I'm at an hour and 40 minutes already, and this is all I've got done. Hold on. Let me pick it up a little bit. God damn it. Fucking, I'm so used to drawing girls, like, I'm having trouble here, guys. I'm having a lot of trouble with this. Okay. Let me fix the fucking eyes first, and then we'll... Where are you, mouse? You're subscribing to me. Thank you. Is this painting going to be gray, or I'm going to add color over it? We'll see how I feel later. I'm intimidated by colors. Dang. No, that's no good. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it later. Whatever. I don't care. Let's just do the whole thing, and then we'll fix that kind of stuff later. Are you going to follow your heart? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Which tablet are you using? Steven draws. Are you using the Intuos manga something? How long does it take for me to finish a drawing? It really varies from how detailed. Okay, at least 4 hours for something that's halfway decent. Then of course it depends on how I'm feeling that day, if I'm trying something new, if I'm if I'm talking on the live stream, that can slow me down. But it varies. But I'm gonna give you a round number, at least 4 hours. Actually, if the light's coming from here, this whole thing should be in shadow. Into a small. That's a very good thing, or a very good point. You can't rush art, but I tend to try. It's such a bad habit. Into a small. I'm working on a Cintiq 13, and it is pretty tough to sometimes because the surface is so small. I don't know how big that Intuos is that you're using. But what do you plan to do? Do you How long have you had it? Maybe just put more miles on your current tablet. Like, use it. Like, do you use it a lot? I get canned in. Let's see what the chat is saying. You get candy randomly just for practicing character expressions. Fuck. I still have trouble with this painting folds and clothes. Still no good at it. Do you use pencils and stuff? Are you asking me if I use pencils and stuff? Oh, you use it 4 times a week? I think maybe you just need to put more miles on it. But you said you're specifically having trouble with line art, right? I hear that's a pretty common thing. Like, it's hard to do line art unless you're using a Cintiq. For some people. I know the guys at Concept Cookie talked about that. How they could never really pick up on doing line art with an Intuos or a Bamboo. Do I use pencils and pens? Yeah, yeah. I draw with Copic markers all the time. So the gun's gonna be out of focus. Hey, Jordan. Alright, we're gonna try and warp that face again. See if we can get it to look right. Why does Photoshop do that shit? Did you ever have a pad tablet before my Cintiq? Yeah, I had a Bamboo. I couldn't do line work with that either. I had trouble. I had a Bamboo for a few months before I decided to invest in a Cintiq. Do you have any advice for those who are starting a YouTube channel for art? Oh, I don't know. Like, what exactly are you gonna do on it? Like, what is your goal? Because I know the formula to get a lot of subscribers, if that's what you want. I know, like, I've been stalking. I stalk enough YouTube channels to know what works and what gets subscribers. I just don't want to do it. What, Nautica, what are you planning to do with your channel? Yeah, the reason I went for a Cintiq was because Wacom has a lot of I feel like it has a lot more support in terms of like tech support if something goes wrong. But I mean, it's up to you. That's just a personal thing. Cintiq, what's a Cintiq? A Cintiq is a drawing tablet where you draw directly on the screen. And Kaioken Krillin, not just that, not just it's not just that. You can do other stuff. If you do celebrities, celebrities get a lot of views. If you draw a bunch of celebrities, you can easily get views and subscribers. If you do anime, and I mean like just straight up copy a picture from an anime, like take official art from an anime and just redraw it, and that gets a lot of views for some fucking reason. But yeah, Nautico, what were you wanting to do on your channel? I don't like these eyes. They're fucking bothering me. All right, see you, William. How do you get a ton of views? Just what I said. If you redraw a celebrity portrait, like say somebody took a picture of a celebrity, like Katy Perry or something, and then you redrew that photo, hella views. Like a lot of views right there. Easy. Bond Dudeless, thank you. If you drew a picture of like, who's popular? Who's popular amongst the children these days? The kid, Ariana Grande. If you draw a picture of her, even if it's a picture based on a photograph that somebody else took, lots of views. Oh, presenting yourself professionally. You know, it's so hard. I don't know, like, I would say just be yourself. If I could give you any advice, just be yourself. Like I mentioned earlier, I tried. What is going on? What the hell? I tried being like family friendly. What the fuck? But that's just not me. Like I swear in real life. So what? Oh, it's locked. Wait, what? Sorry, I just I got preoccupied. Just be yourself. That's the only way that YouTube is gonna work. You have to be genuine. Do I know Heather Rooney? Yeah, I know Heather Rooney. And look, I'm not trying to talk bad on her, okay? But that just she proves my point. She's redrawing pictures of celebrities based on photographs that somebody else took. So she doesn't have to inject her own like composition into it. You don't have to pick your own color palette because everything's there for you. You know what I mean? Like everything is right there. You just have to have the eyeball to redo it. And that's perfectly fine if that's what you want to do because, you know, it's still time consuming. But that's the kind of stuff that gets views. When I think personally it's harder to create something from nothing, you know, no reference, whatever. Uh Again, not trying to be negative. It's just it proves my point. Like I tried making tutorials and really fucking hated it, and I tried only doing kid-friendly art, and then I was like, fuck it. Yeah, you really have to be super genuine on YouTube. Like for some reason, it will shine through. People can tell if you're being genuine or not. That's why I just whatever, I just cuss and then I try to make a schedule, and if the schedule doesn't work, I just cancel it, and I'm like, whatever. I do whatever I like to do. And if people don't like it, they can unsubscribe. And it's probably not the most that's probably not the best formula in terms of getting views and subscribers, but I don't know, like you don't want to drawing tutorials, yeah. That will get you a lot of views. But if you don't enjoy doing them, then what's the point? Like between just do live streams. Honestly, I don't even know how I keep like I have a pretty consistent flow of subscribers. Like I gain at least one a day. At least. Sometimes it's like 5, sometimes it's 10, but it's consistent plus every single day. I don't know how. I don't know why people subscribe to my channel. I'm just being real here. I don't know. I don't get it. But I don't need you. Hey, you know what else is a pretty dirty trick? You know, Nautica, like your videos, they get a decent amount of. Okay, look, you have what 2,000? Hold on, let me check how many subscribe. You have 2,500 subscribers, but your view rate, you average at least 1,000 views, at least 1,000 views per video. That's a 50% view rate. That's pretty good. Like that's really high. So I don't like. I think what you're doing is fine. What's the problem? What's the problem? To give you some perspective, I have a 2% view rate. 2. Another trick that people like to do is when you make a thumbnail for your video, don't you fucking crash on me. Okay. Is when you make a thumbnail for your video, you use a picture of something else. So like there are some people who do like drawings of some anime characters. It'd be like it's like drawing Goku. But then for the thumbnail, they'll get an actual picture of Goku. Like they'll Google a picture of Goku and use that. And I think that's a little like that's misleading, you know. But it gets you a lot of views. All right. Adios. Oh yeah, the Maleficent drawing. But yeah, Nautica, you have a good view percentage, like a good view rate. So I think what you're doing now is fine. Like, if you keep going, you're gonna pass me up. Like, you're just like everyone that has started their YouTube channel around the same time I did has passed me, and I'm so far behind. Fuck all of you. Hi Cole. There are 6 people watching. Nah, I usually don't pull in any more than I have right now. This is like average. Right? Fake ass thumbnails. I hate that. I don't know. It's just, it's like, it's misleading. It's lying. It's like, this, you say you're gonna, if you have a draw, like, if you're like, this is me drawing Goku, but your thumbnail is like an official picture of Goku, that's, I don't know. That would be like if you put up a cooking video and you're like, how to cook this pizza, and you take like a photoshopped professional picture of a pizza and yours looks like shit when you finish it. But Nautica, I wouldn't worry. With a view rate like that, it's just like it's just gonna take time, but you're gonna what I've noticed, because I stalk a lot of art YouTube channels, you know, just because fuck it, whatever. But what I've noticed is a lot of people, they'll get kind of stuck around like 3,000, 4,000, but then they'll pass it, get to like 6, and then they just roll up. Do you guys follow Ciaran? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Let me type it out. I don't know if there's an E at the end. Do any of you follow her? Yes, Nautica, you noticed that too, right? Hella anime drawing channels do that. It's like, oh, you fucking whore. Like, but you know what? That's their choice to do it. So if they're like, I just want, if their thought process is, I just want views and I know this is gonna work, then you can't really fault them for that, right? I mean, like, we have the option to do that. We just choose not to. I wouldn't say it makes us better or worse than anyone. It's just we just choose not to. So this is all fucked up. You just leave his hair like that. Oh, you're late to your own stream? Nice. Okay, let's get this going. Oh, yeah. Wait, who is that one anime drawer that I'm talking about? We're not talking about anyone specific. We're just saying that in we've come across we've come across a few channels that do that. We've come across enough channels to know that that's like a thing that people do. And it's not just anime artists. It's like everyone does that, or a lot of people do that. There's a channel that does that with celebrities. It's like how me drawing this person with colored pencils. But the thumbnail shows like an actual photo of the person, and then once you finish watching the video, it looks nothing like it. You know, it looks like shit when they're done. And that's just like, what's the point of getting all those views? You know, if you had to lie to get them. But whatever. Whatever. But hey, man, whatever works. Free digital art programs. I believe GIMP. Wait, is that right? Is that what it's called? Let me make sure that wasn't a Freudian slip. Let me Google that. Yeah. GIMP is good. You can't always get like essential versions. Oh, GIMP sucks? Really? I've never tried it. I just know that it's free, and everyone who talks about it says that it's good. Everyone says like, "Oh, it's exactly Photoshop." Is it bad? I've never tried it. There you go. Uh, no, I'm totally down. Like I'm fine with like I don't have a problem with any artist, but Ciaran, that's I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she blew up super quick. Like I remember watching her channel last year. It just passed 2,000, and then now it's like at 17 or something, and she has like 100,000 Instagram followers. Now, I'm not the type of person to try and find validation on social media. But real talk, if you have a lot of followers, that's a lot of people who will buy your artwork. If you have 100,000 people following you on Instagram, and then you post up something like, "Oh guys, I have Society 6 store," you're gonna make money. So good on her. Like I don't know how she did that, but good for her. That was crazy fast. GIMP is a digital art program, but Steven Draws has apparently he has experience with it. I've never personally used it. I'm just going based on what I've heard, so you might want to listen to Steven Draws instead of me. I'm using Paint Tool Sai. See you're in. See you're in. Is that correct? See you're in. See you're in. Okay. I'll try to remember that. She's young though, so she seems like a cool kid. That's how old I am. I can call 19-year-olds kids. Cause I'm old as a motherfucker. God damn, we've been streaming for 2 hours. That's all I've got done. Look, there are a lot of artists that I follow, and I don't know how to pronounce their names, so I don't really care. No, I'm saying I'm so old that I can call 19-year-olds kids because I feel so old. Anyway. Yes. I'm sure people have issues saying my name. Guys, this isn't coming out right. I'm just fucking not paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, my stream is at 2 hours and 18 minutes. We're gonna have bounce light from a second light source. No, fucker. No, we'll do that later. We'll add that in later. There we go. I think it's always good to have something art related in your name so people know you do art. Well, I hope my name was I hope mine my YouTube name was clear enough. So, okay, what other artists do you guys follow? Like, who's your favorite, or who's one of your favorites that you follow? His fucking face, man. Yeah. Yeah. It used to be just my name. But yeah, just like what you said, I felt like it needed to be more clear. So. Oh, Mark Crilly. There you go. I forgot about his ass. My last name is Kaiko. Like, long I sound. Okay, that's Lyrid. That's understandable. Okay, well then who do you follow on DeviantArt? Jonathan Rector, awesome artist on YouTube. Where did I get inspired to start art? It just kind of happened. Out of necessity. I needed something to do when I quit my other job. And then it kind of just snowballed into what it is now. And now I'm obsessed. So, that's that. Oh, yeah. Will Terrell's pretty cool. Let me check that one out. That name sounds familiar. There you go, I subscribed. Yeah, so like you didn't really plan for it to be for you to like take it seriously. You just did it because you enjoyed it, and then you just never really stopped. That's cool. That's cool in the game. Oh. Yeah, you can really learn a lot about yourself just as like a person by creating a YouTube channel. Hey, Mula Draws. Welcome back. Addicted. Yeah, man. Making videos in videos in general is like a lot of fun. Uh, reason for art, I just learned. I'm somewhat good at it. I noticed your Mula. I noticed your channel spike. Your subscriber. You had like a big number spike recently, didn't you? Oh. Here's a question: Is anyone here a a fan of Sakimi-chan? I'm pretty sure everyone. I was like flabbergasted when I found out how much Sakimi-chan makes on Patreon. It was like unreal. And that's just only on Patreon. Like, oh my god. Can I put this picture that I'm drawing on your face? You can post whatever you want to my Facebook page. I haven't done the math for how much it is a year, but I see how much it is bi-weekly, and I'm like, I don't think I've ever even made that amount doing art, like, like total. It just blows my fucking mind. Cole, did you look it up? Cole, did you look up Sakimi-chan's Patreon? Adding commentary to your videos, from what I hear, people really like that. But then I guess it depends on if you have an enjoyable voice, or if you even have something to say. Oh, okay, so Patreon is basically you can offer people things in exchange for them giving you money monthly. So for example, you can say like, if you give me $10 a month, I'll give you this. So then people will give you $10 a month, $5, $1. And then if you have enough people following you, that adds up to a lot of money. That's all it is. And I'm just sitting here like, I think I could make my student loan payments this month. Fuck. What's everyone saying whoa to? Honestly, guys, I haven't been paying attention to the painting for like 20 minutes. I've just been moving my pen around. What the fuck's going on? All right. Why are you 10 minutes late to your... Because you... Am I holding you up? Would you rather hang out with us than go hang out with your friends? Yeah. It's a bit of a mind fuck. It's... I don't know. Like, it's like unreal. Let me pull up a picture of Spike. I forgot what his fucking hair looks like. God damn it. I'm gonna fix this face. I know I need to fix the eyes. Jesus Christ. I need to fix the whole face, man. Fuck. Okay, third time's a charm. We'll get it. Well, I don't know anything backstory wise about Sakimi-chan. I don't know how long that person's been doing the... I don't know how long they've been arting. I have been 2.5 years. Damn. Okay, all joking aside, I feel like in my mind, I always feel like, well, there's eventually just going to be a time when I'm going to be good enough to make X amount of money. And it's like really freaky. I don't know if that's going to happen. Ugh. Y'all got me thinking about this shit. Good enough. 2.5 total. If you don't count like elementary school. Why does Photoshop do this? Yeah, comparing yourself to other artists is like, that's a dangerous path to go down. You can like completely ruin your day by doing that. To stay off that social media. I feel that way all the time. Just, ugh. It's terrible. And the funny thing is, like, we all know we shouldn't do it, but we all still do it. Isn't that... Metaphorically, only because you can't literally do it from behind your computer, but if they were in front of you, it'd be a different story. Yeah, I mean, like, I stay off of Instagram feed, I stay off of my Facebook feed. I don't even, like, I rarely go on DeviantArt to search, like, I don't look at what my watchers, or the people that I watch. I don't, I don't go into that anymore either. Because it's so bad for me. Ah, come on, don't do that. Person's trying to make a living. Right? Nautica, you're talking specifically about, like, you see someone, like, you watch an artist and then you see what they post, and it's so good, and you're just like, man, fuck, just fuck. So frustrating. My phone has been going off the rails. That's good. Oh, like the sexual stuff? Yeah. Oh my god. As annoying as it is, I'm glad I'm not the only one who has this issue. Oh my god. Especially when you follow, like, amazing artists who are just... Ugh, I don't know. Look, I'm not even looking at their work, and just talking about it is getting me upset. Negativity. Just leave the hair like this. It drives me as a human crazy. I know what's wrong with this. I figured it out. And I'll fix it as soon as I'm done with the hair. Uh, no, I know how to fix it. I know what's wrong with it. The one that goes forever. Yeah, that's yeah, it's Sketchbook. Yeah, there should be a. I don't know if it's called Sketchbook Lite, but I know Sketchbook has a free version. If you go to Toonbox Studio, that YouTube channel, um, that that artist uses Sketchbook, and I believe they always link to the free one because I think they're like sponsored by them or something. Oh, it's not Sketchbook. I don't know. Oh shoot, I didn't finish the hand. Whoops. Mischief. Oh, is it? Does it demand a lot from the computer? This shit is too much right here. I am at 2 hours and 52 2 hours and 52 minutes. I'm moving super slow. I'm just like I just don't care. No, it's cuz I'm trying to read the chat. Makes it hard. Oh, thank you. What program do I use to record my screen? OBS, Open Broadcaster Software? Yeah, I went through so many different logos and I ended up going with like the simplest one. It was one of my first designs. I must have come up with at least 100 different designs. But in the end I went with the simple one. Yes. Yes to what Nautica said. Why does this happen? Why does Photoshop do this? See this line right here? Fucking Photoshop. Alright, see ya. The hell happened here? Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, like my logo, that C, looks really good on a business card. Okay. Incredible oyster. All right, see ya. Jeez, what's going on? This is why you do everything in one layer. All right, see ya. All right, see ya. What? Okay. How are we gonna do this lighting over her? I don't know. Maybe I'm like dropping frames or something. Does it say 3 minutes or 3 hours? But sometimes the live stream will drop in and out. But when it's done, when it's completely done, it'll still just be one long video. What's old to me? Well, I'm closing in on my 30-ish. Yeah, so you're 18? That's super young. Oh, 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just being weird. All right. See you, Mula. Thanks for dropping by. Nah, you got it right. No, just kidding. Oh, jeez, I didn't even finish the hand yet. Come on. Oh, I'm probably gonna spend another hour just refining it, but it'll be online. Like you can jump back when it's done. Like once this is done, it's gonna be saved to my YouTube channel. Oh man, even though it was late, you stayed up. That was cool. No, you already stayed for 4, so I wouldn't really expect you to stay that long. I'm glad you stayed as long as you did, though. So that's cool. I appreciate that. Whoa, whoa. Are you saying that you wouldn't get anything done in 3 hours? Is that what you mean? I would say Cowboy Bebop is a must watch. Yes. I remember watching episodes on Toonami every now and then when I was younger, but it was only recently did I marathon and watch all the episodes in order. And holy crap, it's a lot better than I remember it. Oh, thanks for the birthday wish. Um, yeah, they if you get like the uncensored version, they say shit and damn and hell. Um, one of the female protagonists is drawn a little risque, but there's no actual sex in the show. So that's up to you, like where you draw the line on what's appropriate. But there's no sex. There a very mild amount of blood. Um, yeah, it's not over the top in any way in terms of like what people deem as inappropriate. But again, that's gonna vary from person to person. I don't live stream every other day. Usually Saturdays. Uh, but not this Saturday. I have to go to a convention this weekend. Make that money. How was my birthday? It was uneventful. It was fun. It's okay, just uneventful. Just spent the whole day working, drawing. It's my birthday, but it's not a holiday. You know what I mean? Got to keep working. For a few seconds. Oh, thanks. No, no, no. I usually don't like to do stuff on my birthday, so just doing something low key, like staying at home, working, maybe cheating on my diet. No, that's a party to me. When I was younger, times were different. I used to do all kinds of dumb shit for my birthday, but I'm all partied out. Oh, I see. Doesn't it feel great? Oh, yeah, yeah. When I finish something, yeah, it feels good. Till I get bored of it, and then I'm like, oh, time for the next one. But yeah, there's that short period of time when you're done and you're just like, you want to go to sleep. All right, see ya. Okay, bam. No, this isn't done yet. I'm gonna do some more stuff. I'm gonna try out some stuff. Let's try using a different brush. Use an airbrush. No, we're gonna fuck the airbrush. I want to do some bounce light from a second light source. Thank you. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. Just trying something out right now. I'm gonna try some like bounce light from a different light source. See how that looks. I have it on a separate layer so I could always just turn it off. No, we should do this in Photoshop. Oh, you're going. Wait, you're leaving? You're leaving for like boot camp, or you're going to you're gonna go into like the office? Thanks, Bond Doodlist. I appreciate that. Lock. 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 You're in a bad mood? Why? What's up? What's going on? Ah, to the office. Like the recruiting office. I mean, are you using pink too much? Let's use blue. I'm gonna try playing around with some colors. I said colors. Oh, yeah, right. Never. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, thanks, Nautica. Okay, honestly, I'm really not good with color. That's why I don't color a lot of my work. Oh. Okay, we have one last thing. One last thing to finish. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this to work. So we're going to try. Okay, alright. Hey, Bondoodless, thanks for dropping by. I normally have it scheduled for Saturday mornings. Then the time varies. But occasionally I'll do like just unscheduled streams. Have to go. No, 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 no. Thanks for stopping by. See ya. What's today? Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, today's Thursday. No, I don't have a Saturday stream this week because I have to go to a convention on Saturday. So it's gonna be 2 weeks from now. Thank you. Then I will merge them all into one group, so it's just one big picture. Then I'll start fiddling with it. Hmm. Yeah, I always make so many, so many layers. I draw every single day. Yeah, sometimes you just need to just draw. One thing that helped me when I couldn't figure out what to, like when I have trouble figuring out what to draw, I make a list of stuff and then I put it to the side, and when I can't figure out what to draw, I just go to the list and pick something. Okay, well, we're about 4 hours. I think that's it. I'm done. It's all right. Well, thank you everyone for dropping by my birthday stream. Remember, you can always follow along on the artwork that I do in between live streams by following me on Facebook, Instagram, and or Twitter. You don't have to follow me on all of them. Any one of them is fine. Or you could just drop in every Saturday for my live streams, or just be subscribed to the channel. I'd appreciate that. Anyway, all right, guys. Nautica, Steven Draws, and everyone else who stuck around. You guys are pretty awesome. Live stream. Next one will be in 2 weeks. Well, next Saturday. So if you guys want to reach me, hit me up on Facebook. So I will see you guys next time.